Of January 2023, 7:15 p.m. I just went swimming in here. It is actually quite deep in here. I was swimming for quite a while with the dogs, and I thought that in the future, because I was naked, in the future I might bring some swimmers and take a video footage of us swimming in there, because it was quite beautiful. The three of us just in there swimming around. It's actually really deep in there. So even though it's really dry, and up there it gets really dry, and you know, even though we're halfway through summer, we still have a really deep pond on the AvonRiver. Woohoo! So blessed, man. That is so deep. That was above, the deepest part was, actually, to tell you the truth, I didn't stand up in there, but yuck, now I'm walking through some mud. But I felt really like blessed. Really blessed to have fresh, deep, cool water. Alvin, gentle. Sorry, he's been annoying. Enough. Enough? Sometimes he annoys me. See, I think he's been too rough. He listened to that. Good. I just blocked him from jumping over by lifting up my leg, and he bounced in my leg, and he actually really hurt my leg. And then he looked at me like, "Oh, now I know what you mean. Now I know what you're saying." And now then he was just gentle with her. Oh, this is good. Oh, but I let him bouncing my leg really hard. Ow! But yeah, just to teach him, don't just stop jumping on like that, because he's 15 months old and he's quite big and heavy, you see. She's 4 months old. She's going to be bigger than him, but she's still littler than him right now. And I don't want him jumping on like that. No, I do not. They play very nicely, but sometimes it just gets that bit too vigorous. So look at this beautiful sunset. Isn't this stunning? Pretty spectacular, hey? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love this, the wheat belt. The moon's up there. Have I got it in the camera? I'm just wondering if I've got the moon. There it is, see? There you go. Sunset, the moon's in the sky, and the sunset on the water. Now that is stunning. I really should take a photo of that. You know, I had a big day today, a legal day, a bit of a tiring day in that regard. Then I did a heap of renos, and I pushed myself to do a really fantastic job when I could have taken shortcuts and done a mediocre job. So something that could have been finished by now. The painting of the kitchen, I could have been doing my third coat of paint, but instead I'll be going back to doing my first coat, because I decided to replaster all the dents, all the gaps. I took a video of that to show you, and it's going to make a big difference. It's going to be a very good job. Get off her. It's going to look amazing. So when I go back tonight, I'm going to be doing that first coat. Plus I was sanding more of the window frames, the mastics all around the window frames and around the actual glass panels and the window frames. That takes a long time, so that's getting there. It's so close. So close. Tiny bit of touching up of the mastics and a little bit more sanding, and then I'll be able to do the primer. Once I do the primer, it's like 3 coats of paint, boof, done. And the sanding in the library is so close to being, the plastering has been finished. Now it just needs to be sanded. So close. It's getting there, and oh gosh, the magnificent difference it's going to make when the library's painted, and then I scrub and wash the floor and clean it all up because it's so dirty. office desk in there, set up the computer. It's so close, guys. It's so close. So close, so close, so close. And because I've done such a good job on everything, I'm never going to look at it and go, ew, and be annoyed by that one thing that I knew I didn't do right, because I am doing it right. Because every time I think, oh, it's good enough. Come on, it's good enough. I go, no. It needs just that little bit more finessing. And it's going to pay off, because once that paint goes on, it's going to look amazing. I've had to basically rebuild the window frames. There were so many cracks, the window panes, there was gaps between the glass and the wood, actually gaps, up to 3 centimetres, like gaps between the walls and I've done heaps of videos on it, explain in nth degree detail, so you guys know about it, but big gaps. I've had to build up walls level by level by level with plastering, and it's looking so good. Even though I haven't painted yet, I can see the walls now jut up to the skirtings because I've built up the plaster enough that it looks proper now. It's so exciting. Like the proper definition, like the wall comes down and the skirting board. Oh, it's good scene. She's just sitting there, having a little rest. She's so beautiful. She is so beautiful. She's beautiful and Alvin's handsome. So, and this sky is stunning. And this evening is stunning. We are so blessed. So blessed. So, and there's the cockatoos. I'll see if I can get them in the... Can you see them? Peaceful. So peaceful. Colours are just magnificent, aren't they? So, yeah, I'd love to know some of the subscriptions, some of my YouTube subscriptions show up with who they are. But a lot of them don't. It's just a number. So yeah, if you guys ever want to let me know where you are, what part of the world you're in, even let me know why you subscribed, what you'd like more content on. Now that window's probably making the camera, you can probably hear that. Anyways, I'll end it at that. But yeah, if you want to talk to me, I'm not sure if you can private message people with YouTube, can you? But, oh, that's a nice breeze. That's strong, actually. That's nice. There you go. I'll leave it on that. Yeah, I don't know how you can private message me on YouTube, but I'm sure there must be a way. But yeah, don't be shy to say it publicly either, just where you are and what you'd like me to discuss. I've got heaps to share. There's so much I've got to share that I haven't even touched on yet because I'm waiting till I start taking notes. I'll bring out my actual already written notes, and I got a lot of wisdom from my uni studies and from life and from books I've read and life experience and learning from others, and can't wait to get this library set up and get this all professional. I'm really looking forward to having a professional YouTube channel. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. So send me your blessings. Send me your blessings. All is well. That swim was amazing. Life is amazing. Looking forward to hearing where you guys are at. What you feel is amazing for you. How you survive your bouts of depression. And if you have depression at all, or how you keep moving through life when things knock you down. For me, it's nature. As my full surrender to my journey. in God's grace, knowing that all is perfect, all is well, and everything that I experience that is seen as suffering is all to teach me to help me help me grow. Just like those plants, that the roots are all exposed, and it's really hot. It's summer here, and the roots are all exposed. Half the roots are exposed, and it's so hot here, and the plant is flourishing. Not necessarily flourishing. You can see that some of the branches and leaves are brown, but for goodness sakes, it's like it's alive and green with half of its roots exposed in boiling hot wheat belt of Western Australia. She's going for another swim. I'm not going to go for a swim right now because I've got the car parked in a public spot, and I don't want to. When I went to swim before, I went naked, and I don't want to go naked there in case someone turns up. Plus, I feel refreshed from that swim. It was beautiful. Anyway, look at this. Blessings. Lots of love. Mwah. Keep well.